Welcome to the first episode of Kenneth Copeland ASMR. This week, when I went down to Mississippi with Jebediah, I found a crowd full of diamonds. They were from the land of Portland. They were getting high in the streets. They were raising that flag around like they owned it. Diamonds burn, diamonds. Sorry. Now, God came down to me through the book of Isaiah, and he said, "Preach to them sons of guns and make them want to go back to the hellscape they came from." So I went with Jebediah, and we took out our swords, our tongues, and we began to preach to those wicked people of Sodom. And the hellfire came from our mouths, our lips licked with saliva, and we spit on the ashes of those graves. Now I was walking down the street down by Parkland, not Portland, although confused with, but the park by Parkland. And I saw three gentlemen, or should I say Gentiles, because of what they were doing, the Lord would hate. And they were smoking the devil's leaf. And I went up to them and I grabbed that blunt and I said, "Demons, never smoke that again." And then I smoked it. And then I had a revelation. Not the book of Revelation, although what I conjured could be put in a book. I thought to myself, if the Jews, after exiting from Egypt, had smoked marijuana just as I have right now, would God stone them to death? Life is like a box of chocolates. Sometimes you get the orange cream filled kind, the one the devil puts in every box of life. And then you get the milk chocolate one, the one that's just a little disappointing. And then you get the caramel one. The caramel one is like my life. I've dispelled all undesirable feelings within myself, and I let go and take over my whole body so I could be used as an instrument to destroy the rest of the world. Can I get an amen? And so, as I began to reach out to the congregation of the world, I asked them simply for their kind donations so that I could get rid of all other people that remind me of hellfire burn and get them away from me. So I asked them for their donations, and I bought myself a jet plane. Yes, one of them jet planes that could go fly high above the sins of the world. And then I made me an airstrip. That's right. I made me an airstrip to put my Boeing 727, 859, 40, and 920. And it sits there with all the luxury. But I do not let a single soul other than myself and all of the people giving me massages on that plane. Maybe a bartender, and if my wife asks nicely, her dog. Not her, though. She still sings. And I made this Boeing 727, 8940, 4920, and I made it glorious with the God's work, and the Holy Spirit imbued that aeroplane. Now, people get all upset when I talk about my aeroplane. It was made with God's great justice. He wants me to travel in a tube without germs in it. And that is disgusting to me. And I let all those people on regular airplanes suffer because they have caused such a great suffering upon me. Now I still have to let a little temptation in my life. That's why when the massage girls come into that plane, I ask them to use lotion on my back. It reminds me of the sins that are rubbed into every man's soul. But instead of rubbing sins in, it relaxes my body to imbue God's great word upon my subjects of the earth. And I would love to be with all of you. But I cannot be in person because this great sickness has befallen upon me. So that is why we have made this great here podcast, the Kenneth Copeland ASMR version 1.01 Minecraft edition with no Java blocks. And we made this for all humankind to love, to appreciate, to be imbued with.